BMDP analysis of variance example using programs 2V and 9D. When you open BMDP, go to the Program menu and select Program 2V, Repeated Measures Analysis of Variance and Covariance. Then go to the Paragraph menu, select Input and then ASCII data file. In this dialog box, select Browse and locate the data file to be analysed. For this example, we are looking for police.csv. And now press Continue. BMDP has automatically read the variable names from the file. This dataset contains 4 variables to assess whether the amount of human relations training a police officer has received and the type of neighbourhood to which they are assigned affects their attitudes towards members of minority groups. The dependent variable is a test score measuring the officer's attitude towards minority groups. Higher scores indicate positive attitude. The first grouping variable, beat, is the officer's assigned beat, upper, middle or lower class neighbourhood. The second, training, is the amount of human relations training they received, 5, 10 or 15 hours. You then press Continue. Now we go to the Paragraph menu and select Group. Select the variable beat in the column on the left and press the arrow pointing to the right to transfer it into the grouping variables column. Now in the codes and names column, enter 1, 2 and 3 as codes and upper, middle and lower as names. Press Continue and then select Yes when asked if you want to specify other grouping variables. Select the variable beat in the grouping variables column and press the arrow pointing to the left to remove. Now select the training variable and press the arrow to move it into the grouping variable column. Now in the codes and names columns, enter 5, 10 and 15 as codes and press Continue, and this time select No when asked if you want to specify other grouping variables. Next we go back to the Paragraph menu and select Design. Select Attitude in the column on the left and use the arrow to move it in to the dependent box and press Continue. Now on a new line beneath this command, type the text grouping equals beat, comma, training. The program is now ready to run, so go to Run and select All. This is the new window containing the output. The output gives descriptive statistics for each variable before showing the full ANOVA table. It can be seen that within each of the 3 beats, groups with more hours of human relations training have higher scores. Further, the highest attitude scores are found in the lower class beat with the 2 higher levels of human relations training. Looking at the ANOVA table, both the main effect of length of training and the interaction are highly significant. In order to understand what is happening, we will plot the cell means. Go back to the main text editor window and go to Program menu and select Program 9D Multi-Way Description of Groups. Delete the design paragraph completely and then go to paragraph and select Tabulate. Select Attitude and transfer this into the Variables box. Next, select Training and transfer this to the Grouping box. Then select Beat and transfer this into the Grouping box. And finally, select the Gplot option on the right and press Continue. We are now ready to run the program again, so select Run and All. Here BMDP generates a simple scatter plot. To increase the size of the symbols on the plot, go to Scatter Plot and select Options and Symbols. Select Size in the bottom left-hand corner and then change the font size to 50 and click OK. From the plot we can see that the average attitude scores for officers in middle and upper class beats tends to change little as the length of training increases, whereas the scores for those assigned to lower class beats increases significantly with training. The significant interaction is the result of this difference. For more details on the analysis of variance capabilities of BMDP, please see Chapter 2V of the BMDP manual.